Hey guys, it's Matt. It is Friday, February 9th, 2024. The end of the week here. So let's do some review. You can see here the 10-year yield pushed a little higher there today, and then SPY also pushed higher. Yeah, that's never a bad sign. Qs are up. Um, Small caps even made a good run today, which is interesting because I had a shitty day. uh, I took a 1 hour loss on. Let's go over the losses first. I took a 1 hour loss on Upstart. Just kind of saw it, maybe like, let's see if it's breaking out of this little downtrend line, and maybe blah blah blah, all that. I don't have to go into the reasons for it really. Actually, let's look at this one on the 5 minute chart because you'll see maybe what I was looking at. Anyway, I saw it break out of the downtrend line, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it made a solid first 5 minute candle here. It broke out. I got in long. It shot up. Looked like it was going to rocket right to 1 hour. Like I almost didn't. I was like, oh shit, I might not get my order in. My normal orders that I put in, I put like I take a little bit off at 1 hour, and then my stop loss order. Like I might not even get those in before it hits it. Of course, it then reversed and comes all the way down within like I think a penny of my stop. The next candle, it rocks back up. I'm like, Jesus, this thing's gonna give me a heart attack. Not really. I don't really pay that close attention, honestly. Once I'm in and I've got my stops set and my targets set, I don't really care. Um, but you peek at it out of the corner of your eye and you think like, oh shit, it's back up. Okay, cool, great. Oh, it's down again. Boo. Then it chopped around anyway, and it ended up stopping me out, which is fine. Whatever. It's a full 1 hour loss, which wasn't great. This is actually more aggressive than I normally would be. I just felt good about it because of the everything else that was going on this morning. Like things were popping off. I was like, all right, hell yeah. Normally, what I would do is I would, like maybe, well, really, I'd be looking for something more back here, but because of the downtrend thing, I thought what I would normally do is maybe still get in on the break of this previous day's candle high, but then set the stop somewhere down here. But I had set my stop below that first 5 minute candle. I was kind of getting a little thirsty. Maybe I was like, ooh, because the tighter my stop is there, the more shares I have, and so if this thing really takes off, like it's looking good. And then I took a 1 hour loss like a jackass. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I still feel good about that. I don't know. Come Monday morning or a month from now, whatever. AMD also got long on this morning. This looked like a nice little pop here. I basically ended up stopping this out at the end of the day because I didn't love the action. Like I said, with other things kind of popping off today and doing pretty well, I was like, it was just below my entry at the end of the day. I don't really feel like holding gap down risk over the weekend, so I got out of it for like a 0.15 R loss. So definitely not a great day with those two. Uh, Let me see what else I've got. So, Toll Brothers, I'm still in that. There were a couple that I got. Trying to think if there's some other things I got taken out of today. That's way too close. Um, so you can see I'm in Toll Brothers since over here, 4 days back, and so yeah, it's not at 1 R yet, but it's showing some strength. I mean, this could just kind of float around for quite a while. I don't know. This isn't really a breakout per se, but I'm going to hold on to it because there's strength here. Um, Builder's still showing strength as well, so a related name. I'm not going to pull up all the other ones either, but uh, yeah, I see no reason to take myself out of that. I don't feel like there's huge gap down risk here. Um, what I mean by that is like getting a gap down, let's say from here where we closed, and it gaps down below my stop, and then I'm taking more of a loss than I intended to. So path, man, I got in this thing late, kind of missed this maybe first day here, but got here, got in on this day, and really again late that day. So really, I was a day late, and then a little bit late on this day as well. But it's showing strength. So this one's safe already. So it hit my 1 R. move the stop up to break even, and it hit 2R at some point today. So we'll see where this thing goes. I kind of like the way that looked. So let me just get to my journal for the day here and just see if there's anything. Oh, I don't think I. Come on, guys. Yeah, I didn't talk about this one yet. American Airlines. So remember, I'm back in this from back in last week, and it's definitely not doing what I wanted it to do. That never happens, but no one cares, and the market definitely doesn't care what we want. So, but kind of hanging around here at this 1R level, and okay, I'm not going to complain about it. So anyway, that's the day. So for the week, so swing trading's hard, right? Because I've got so much open profit with with Path. I've got probably more than 1R open right now. Actually, I could probably see that if yeah, I've got like 1.3R open right now on Path. So technically, with all my closed positions for the week, I'm down 1.15R because of the basically the two losses I took today. Um, on AMD, and the big one was UPST Upstart. So, but I've got more than that in if I closed out all my positions today, I would have been up almost 2R by the looks of it. So, anywho, yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm not worried. It was a pretty decent week, although I feel like it could have been a lot better had I made some better decisions. But that's part of the game. In hindsight's 2020, and you never really can tell how the market's going to go from one day to the next, right? So we just keep grinding and do our thing. So, anywho, I'm going to shut this down. I've got a video coming out maybe this weekend. Should be pretty fun about an indicator that I think is helpful. And then I also want to start doing some more of the, not more of, but I want to start doing some psychology videos because I think the psychology stuff that what I mentioned before when I was like, oh, this thing's gave me a heart attack. And I was like, no, it doesn't really. It's because I've gotten to a place where I've managed my psyche pretty good, and I don't. Once I have a risk that I'm comfortable with, and you start to just learn like it's okay if you lose, and you know when to cut and run. So, anywho, I'll start doing some more of those videos too, but that's probably the next week or two. All right, have a good one, guys.